Good morning, good morning. I am sporting the Green Bay top today as we won last night in the divisional games in the NFL. I'm off to Starbucks to get a coffee and then going to do some admin on both my business and Fight Forever. So come and join me, I'll tell you a bit more about what I'm doing today. So the first order of the day after I've got coffee is I need to go through all the old accounts from the Fight Forever owner before and try and find out how to get them and kind of not delete them, but just so I can manage them, and then I've got more control over the brand, so I need to do that first. So I've just spent the last 2 hours in Starbucks trying to find the login details for the old Fight Forever accounts. The guy brought it off, Ben, can't remember him, and it's just becoming an absolute hassle, so I need to work out how I can get over this little obstacle. I think it's super important to have like one consistent thing for the brand, so having all these little kind of social profiles is just going to confuse matters, so I really need to sort this out, and it's really bugging me. And when I've got an idea in my head or something I need to sort out, it just bugs me until I get it done. So I'm going to have to work out how to do this, because the biggest issue is I can't get the email for the Twitter account to even kind of trace that and find a way to log in to sort the account out. There just seems to be no way to get the email from Twitter. Twitter really looked into obviously trying to get access to the account and that, and it's obviously super secure because of the way cybersecurity is now. So yeah, I'm a bit at a dead end now, and 2 hours gone and still at the same point I was 2 hours ago, but we'll get there. My other idea is just to put out so much content on Twitter with a new account and brand that kind of buries the old one. Not sure how that'll work, but that's my only idea going forward. If anyone's got any idea how to get the email for a Twitter account, leave a comment below and let me know, because I really want to get this sorted.
One eternity later.
Right, so the footage I just showed you was shot at about 10 o'clock this morning. It's now 20 past 10 at night. I'm sat in my car. It's peeing down with rain outside. I've got my phone as a torch because it's so dark. This is by far the worst kind of scenario to record a video, but we're going to go for it anyway. There's been a long 12 hours today between when I last filmed and when I'm sat here now, and I kind of just wanted to get in here. I was about to go to bed, but I thought I can't break my promise of posting something every day, and I kind of talked myself to get out here, record this to make sure there is something up today, because I don't want to fall at the first hurdle. I think like the kind of magnitude of what I'm trying to do kind of hit me today, and the amount of work involved. I know it sounds really stupid, but the little thing with trying to sort out the existing social media profiles from the previous owner and trying to get the login details, it just took up a huge chunk of my morning, and it just felt like I wasn't getting anywhere with it, and I was getting really frustrated. And it kind of escalated into this whole thing, like I said, of just kind of making me realise the magnitude of this. And even though this was a simple little thing, it just made me realise there's so many things, so many cogs in place that I need to sort out, and so many things I need to kind of rectify before I can even move forward with what I want to do. And it got me down a little bit. It made me think, if I'd taken on something that's too big, and trying to do the daily vlog as well as full-time job, family, and everything in between. But I'm not going to give up. I wanted to do this video and post it to keep the train going, essentially. I think the most important thing is just to keep pushing forward. I remember watching a video, or was it a blog I read, where it talks about the kind of process of when you have a new idea or doing something new and trying to keep it going, and you kind of have this initial excitement, which I've had obviously with like starting last week and doing the vlog and that. you have this initial peak of excitement and then it drops off quickly because self-doubt starts creeping in, things don't go your way, you're finding it hard, and it drops down, and that's where most people give up in this little trough area. But you've got to kind of push through it and you'll come back up on the other side and then you'll be away. And I feel like already I've kind of gone down, I'm in that little bit and I need to push forward. So I've been sitting thinking this evening, and I watched one of my favourite creators, Scott McKenna. I really like him on YouTube because he's just a normal guy who's built a videography business, and he documented that as well. And it was kind of, he started that 2 years ago, and I remember watching the first one he ever did, and I was kind of like, I need to do that. And now I'm sat here 2 years later, and I'm trying to start doing it now, and thinking about all that time that's passed that I could have done it and how far I could have been ahead now. So I went back and I rewatched some of his first videos, and there was a video in there which is when he started his daily vlogs properly, and he says about, you know, keeping a promise of posting up every day and not letting people down or letting himself down, and just no matter what, even if it's a shit day, just to post it. And that's what I said in the first video last week. I said I'm going to post all the good stuff, all the bad stuff, the failures, the successes, and everything in between. And already this feels like one of those days where it's not a successful day, but I still need to post. So this is what I'm doing. I feel that I kind of need to reset a little bit, and that's going to start tomorrow morning. I've sat this evening, as well as watching Scott's vlogs, I've sat and kind of thought a lot about my current position of what I'm doing with my work and family life and that, and I feel, I've said it a long time to my wife Sally, but I feel I really need to get some form of structure in place every day that I work, where that I kind of, essentially there's some things that I do the same every day, but there's also sections of the day that I focus solely on certain things. Doing the same things every day, I know it sounds stupid, but getting up at the same time every day, I'm really bad at not getting up at the same time, eating a good breakfast, things like that, and just kind of feeling more productive within my day. And hopefully that'll get me over these little slumps where I come up against a barrier and I don't know how to push forward through it, but having that routine and mindset, hopefully it will kind of sail me through to the next part. So that's kind of why I just wanted to sit in here and kind of have a brain dump of how today's gone and how I'm kind of feeling right now, sat here at now nearly 10:30. The important thing is, and the biggest thing I've kind of taken away from today, is you've just got to keep pushing forward. You're going to have so many things that crop up, and especially stuff like self-doubt, and it's so detrimental to what you want to do that you've just got to keep putting that to the side and pushing forward, and in this case just keep uploading videos and keep pushing forward. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to finish today, I'm going to chalk today down as a learning experience, reset for tomorrow morning, and have a bloody good day tomorrow, get a load done, and then Wednesday, Thursday and Friday the same thing, so I can look back on this week, even watch these videos and just see the progress I've done even in these last few days, and by having a better structure in place.